acquisition marker on the target. And then you get to subtract 2 from the die roll.
Okay.
Remove the acquisition marker if the target moves or the attacker switches targets. All non-vehicular units have to leave the hex in order to remove the acquisition marker. Okay, so there you go. And yeah, okay, so that was your turn. Now it's mine. And let's see, I think that now might be a good time Yeah, boy, where do I want these guys? I think. See, what's Sergeant Wagner got back there to defend himself with? Oh, okay, machine guns. There's a Panzerfaust over there. Okay. Okay, I think that this might be. And you know what? Now. Oh no! When you, I'm sorry, I owe you an apology. We should back up just a second. When you brought your tank, did your tank? Did he fire at my anti-tank gun? Right? Is that right? Or
Yes.
not?
Yes.
He did. Okay. But I mean, your first tank that moved up that I took the opportunity shot at. He didn't fire at anybody, did he? He just
No.
no.
He just
Okay.
moved.
He just moved. And did he move less than half or less?
No. He just moved, so he did move less than half, but he just
Okay.
stopped there.
Okay. Then what we need, I would suggest that you change out that, get rid of the moved marker and then put an assault move marker on him,
Okay.
because he's still eligible to fire. He'll have a penalty, but he can still op fire.
Okay.
Okay. So. There you go. Okay. And your other tank over here that has the assault move on it, should go ahead and put a fired marker on him so we know that he's both moved and done his firing then. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know this may seem kind of fiddly, but actually, once you get used to it, it usually goes pretty smooth.
It
So.
makes more sense than most war games where, but the assault move, basically I'm moving up and I'm getting ready for opportunity fire to react to you and stuff. Where in a
Yeah.
lot of games it's oversimplified, so you do the movement forward and then an assault move, movement forward and fire, and then you're done, basically. So
Yeah, exactly. So in this game, you have the option with the assault move. You can go up and fire and be done, or you can go up and hold your fire and wait for the reaction, and then, which I like a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Well, my deadly hero's not going to do anything. These guys. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, I am going to do something. My boys here with this machine gun are going to assault move to there. Okay?
okay.
Okay, now your tank there that assault moved up that hasn't fired yet. Let's see. Can he see? Yeah, he can see them because they are adjacent to the hedge. The hedge is block line of sight, but not if you're adjacent to the hedge. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, you could open up on them if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
I
So,
want to.
oh, you want to? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you can. You've got your 360 machine gun that can fire. And you can also rotate your turret and fire your main weapon at them if you choose.
I think I'll start with a machine gun.
Okay. All righty.
Now, just out of curiosity, can I fire my machine gun and not my turret and save that fire? Or once
No,
it's in opportunity mode?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not an option to do that.
That's a lot to track. So.
Yeah. So, Okay, so we looked at the direct fire table, right? And the first thing you see is the target is a non-vehicle unit marked with move or assault move, or currently moving. Now, what I should have done there, I should have low crawled up there, but then I wouldn't be able to fire. But anyway, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so you get a +1 to your die roll because I'm moving, and that's a good +1
Right.
for direct fire. Okay. And then the only other thing that's going to matter here is the hedge. Because if you go right down the hex side, you do get the benefit of the hedge. So, and same way with stone walls. So,
-1, right?
actually, the target modifier for a hedge is 0. Oh my. Okay. Let's see here. It negates the movement modifier against direct fire traced through across the hex the hedge. Okay, so you don't get the +1, and I don't get anything. So that's it. Yeah. so you're firing at me with 4 straight up. So you roll 1 die and add 4.
And the 4 is my firepower.
4 is your firepower. And you roll 1 die and add that. So 3 and 4 is 7. Okay, and my defense, I just roll 1 die for defense, and I have no terrain modifier to add, so I've just got a straight die roll. Okay, I rolled a 5. Okay, so 7 minus 5 is 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm going to do a direct fire damage check. On the back page of your tables, you'll see the direct fire damage table there. Okay.
Is that the die roll modifications? Nope.
No, it's on the exact opposite, the back page of that booklet, of that chart.
So on the first page, the direct fire table.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you see. Yeah, direct fire table. Right.
Okay.
You see that there?
Yep.
Okay. I am a good order multi-man counter. Okay. MMC, multi-man counter. Okay.
Right.
I'm a good order squad. And now, what I'm going to do is take a damage check. Okay. I'm going to roll 1 die, and I add the difference between our die rolls, which is 2.
Okay.
Okay. And my morale is 5, so I want to get a 5 or less on 1 die, adding 2. Okay.
Yep.
So basically, I want a 1, 2, or 3. So.
Wow.
Oh, good. Okay. 2 and 2 is 4. Whew. So the fire had no effect. Now, if the die roll had turned out to be greater than my morale, like let's say I'd rolled a 4, 4 and 2 is 6, so it'd been greater than my morale of 5, I would have been shaken. Okay. And if the die roll had been, the modified die roll had been more than 2 times my morale, I would have been shaken and taken casualties.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's how the direct fire kind of works.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my only shot, right?
Unless you want to rotate your turret and fire the main gun.
Well, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Because I can't fire him anymore this turn, right?
That is correct. Yes, that's
And
absolutely.
Do I only have 1 machine gun, or there's 2 4s there?
Yeah, the one the one with the I want to make sure I tell you correctly. Yes, the actually, yeah, okay, the machine guns here. Hang on. The okay, machine guns. Here we go. Okay, an asterisk after the number indicates a 360-degree all-around field of fire.
Okay.
But the machine gun can only be fired when the vehicle is open. Okay, that's because it's the guy that's sticking out of the hatch is manning that machine gun. Okay, machine guns without the asterisk must fire in the turret's covered arc, or in the case of non-turreted vehicles, in the covered arc of the front hull. So now, if you rotate the turret, then you could fire the other machine gun and the main gun. That's right. Okay, I'd forgotten that. That's right. The turret's covered arc. So if you turn the turret, that'll give you the other machine gun and the main gun. Okay.
Turn the turret.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm facing at you, so I'll do the fire with the turret first.
Yeah, the machine gun or the main gun? I'm sorry.
The main gun.
Main gun. Okay. So we need to flip it over. Get your fire tape. See. Well, I think I remember. It's a. Yeah. Okay. Go. Yeah. Go. There we go. Okay. Range 7 or less. You need an 8 or less to hit with this main gun. Okay. And we got the only modifier we got here is. Let's see. I marked. I've got an assault move marker, so that's -2. But let's see. Okay, no modifier against indirect fire. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's hedge. Negates movement modifier against direct fire, but doesn't do anything against. Okay, doesn't affect ordnance fire. So, okay. So you got a +1 because I was moving. Oh, and you turned your turret, right?
Yes.
To bring it. Yeah. So that's a +1.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
All right, so this time it's 2d6 since it's the tank.
Yes, that's right. 2d6. You're +2 to get an 8. 5, 6, 7. You got an 8 or less. You're good. Boom. Okay. Okay. Big bada boom. Now, let's flip your tank back over and see what the HE firepower equivalent is. Okay. You see that 3 in the blue box?
Yes.
Okay, that's the main gun on a tank usually fired armor piercing because it was going to fire at other tanks, right? But they also had high explosive shell, and that 3, that's the firepower of the high explosive shell that you just landed on top of my guys there. Okay, so now we're going to do a damage check from that high explosive. Okay, and the way that comes right off just off the direct fire table again. You're going to roll a die and add 3, and I'm going to roll a die for defense, and we'll see what happens. Boom. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I only meant to roll once. Sorry. My mouse stuck there. Okay, I rolled a 3, so 8 minus 3 is 5. So now I have to do a damage check at +5. That's not good. Okay, as you can probably tell, I don't need 2. Damn it! Why won't those separate when I there? I don't need 2 assault move marks on there. Okay. So now I'm doing a damage check at +5. So here we go. 1 die +5. Oh, greater than 2 times the morale. See, 6 and 5 is 11. My morale's 5. So I went greater than 2 times my morale. So I'm going to take casualties. Okay. So that 264, that beautiful 264 squad of mine is going to wait, I want Waffen SS multi-man counter.
Now I see a casualties button here. Do you mind if I click it to see how the battle?
Yeah. Is there a casualties button on the right click menu? Yeah, go ahead. What just happened? Great, perfect. It made me, it shook me, flipped me over, and I'll bet anything that
SMC.
It'll probably take me down to, well, not an SMC, but it'll take me down to, it put the right size squad on there. See, I was a 264, now I'm a 154. Okay, so excellent. I didn't realize that button was there. Okay, super. So you just blew away half my guys. Nice, nice. And you got a machine gun shot left.
Oh, oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your second machine gun that's on fire now.
So
Okay, so uh,
plus one,
target.
plus one for
Tar-
movement of me, and then we damage
um,
doesn't matter, right? Maybe I'm
vehicle.
good.
Let's see. Vehicle mounted machine gun firing after assault movement. Yeah, okay, that matters.
Okay.
Okay, vehicle machine. Okay, yeah. So that's you got a -2, 4 -2, and then but +1 because I assault move. So 4. Yeah, so you're adding 3 basically. You're 4. You're gonna roll 1 die, add 3. Okay. Wow. So you're 8. Okay, and I roll another defensive die here. Oh God, another +6 damage check here.
Not bad.
Yeah, it is 9. That's well, at least it's not twice my morale. But now we come over here on the tire table. You see where it says shaken MMC.
Right.
Direct
Oh,
roll,
okay. Yep.
direct fire roll is greater than morale. Take casualties. Okay, so but I don't have any more casualties to take, so this guy is a deader, as we professional wargamers like to say. He's a deader, so he goes in the dead pile.
All right.
I'll just start a dead pile over here, okay? And that gives you, let's see here, 1 point for every German MMC, SMC, or weapon team eliminated. Okay, so you get a victory point. So I'll go up here to the turn record chart and Allied victory points. Maybe you have to do it. I don't know. I'm clicking on it, but nothing's happening.
Let's see. Okay. So we're 5-1.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, good. Okay, so you got your first point there.
I had to right click on the flag.
Okay, all right, good. And then so now those guys are dead. That marker can go away. And there's a machine gun laying up there for the taking.
Nothing like a free machine gun.
Nothing like, especially an MG42.
Just
Oh
laying
yeah,
out in the field
those
there.
those are sweet, baby. Those are sweet. So, anyway, okay, so that was. Let's see, I moved and you. Yes, you. Okay, you took your fire at me,
I
right?
gotta say that's an awesome mechanic in a game.
Isn't it?
I'm trying
Isn't
to
that
think of a
great?
game where if you leave a weapon laying in the middle of the field, somebody can run up and grab it.
Yeah,
It's almost
yeah,
like a Call of Duty type of thing.
yeah. Exactly. Yes. That's right. And but it's very realistic and
Yeah.
it works really well. Um, I'm trying to talk Mark into having a hero card, some version of this. Where if you get certain heroes, if you get when you get a hero generated, you draw a skill card for them, okay, to see what kind of special skill they have or whatever. I'm trying to convince him that he should have a skill card where it's kind of like a John Wayne thing where if you get a hero and he has this skill card, he can actually go inside a stalled out enemy tank and drive it and use it. Take him, take one turn to move it, but he couldn't assault move and fire, but he could move it, and then he'd have to spend a turn loading, and then he can fire it.
That's funny.
Just like the movies, yeah. World War II in the movies, yeah. Okay, so we're back to, let's see, did you opt? No, that wasn't op fire. Was that an op fire? Yeah, I guess
Yes,
it
it
was.
was.
Yeah. So it's your turn. Oh, and now you mark that tank as fired too, please.
Now,
Yes.
if that hero does come and take the tank, he's got to spend probably half a turn painting the outside with an American flag. So, with a -4 on the DFT type
Yeah,
of thing.
there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, geez, funny. Okay, so your tank's fired, and it's back to you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you want to mark the tank fired,
Okay.
please, so we'll remember. 'Cause as infrequently as we get to play, we might lose track if we don't finish this turn.
Well, every time we play this, I keep thinking I've got to commit to playing this, and then I get distracted, and
Uh huh.
you know.
Oh, I understand. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Are you enjoying it?
I
That's the main.
love this game. I love this series. My problem is it's tough to get to the table. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rules are a little
The
tough
rules
for normal people.
the rules are a little tough for normal people, and they're not well organized at all.
Yeah.
And they're not well presented.
So you're passing this turn? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm passing. Yep, yep. Might as well. Can't kill nothing.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh huh.
Move.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to prove. So you don't have any armored vehicles left to move, right?
Yeah. I probably should have waited back
That's
one more hex on that, but
that's okay.
earlier I was
That's
trying to draw him out, but he didn't seem to.
no, he doesn't want to be drawn out. So he's ready now. Fire! Fire! Okay. Now, see, range is just 2. My infantry have in there under Sergeant Reiner have a range of the middle number is the range, so it's firepower, range, and movement. Okay, uh, their range is 6. Okay, those nice SS boys, and so they can easily fire at the guy who just moved into the heavy woods there. Okay.
Now the Panzer can only shoot 1, correct? So you're not using the Panzer.
The Panzerfaust, it can shoot 2, but I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
It'd be pointless.
How do you figure out the 2? The 1 for the range of it plus the 1 for the leader?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, two is the range. Okay, that all I was pointing out was I have a range of 6. So, but my firepower is a 1. Okay, now I get a +1 for the leader, and I get +1 because you moved. So I'm going to be firing with a +3. 1 for my firepower, 1 for my leader, 1 for your move marker. But you're in the heavy woods there. Okay, which they call, what the hell do they call it here? So hedges, walls, local forest. Okay, and the forest gives you a +2 for defense. That's your target modifier. So I'm going to be rolling 1 die +3, and you're going to be rolling 1 die +2 to defend yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here's my roll. So I am a 7. Okay. And you are a 6.
Oops.
Okay. Oh, no, 5. That's right. You're right. You're a 5 +2. I can't add anymore. Okay. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay. So now you're going to make a damage check, adding 2, and your morale value there is 6. So you want to get obviously 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're fine.
So 2 plus 2 is 4, and I'm good, right?
Yeah. Well, you want a 6 or less, so you could roll as high as a 4 and still be good. Yeah. So, yeah.
Very good.
Oh, you roll. Oh, I see. You rolled it already. I'm sorry. Duh. Yeah, you're fine. Fine. Okay, and it's back to you then.
And the stacking was 3 infantry, 2 tanks,
And up to 2 single man counters, leaders or medics or heroes or whatever. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll pass. Okay. Hey, what happened to your armored leader guy? Oh, there he's on that other tank that's way back there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Okay. My turn. I'll pass.
Well, I wish I could get to that race guy. Let's see. So my movement is 4. If I do an assault move, I only get to move 2, and just coming across that hedge is 2 right there. So
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's going to happen this turn. So
Oh. It's okay. This is a relatively longer scenario. You've got 10 turns, so you're doing fine. Yep. Okay, I'll pass. I'm going to keep passing unless something really delicious opens up. Okay.
all right. So this mortar team can only move 2, right?
Yes. But
Stir.
really, there's no need for them to. Well, I mean,
Right,
you can if you want to, but yeah, they can fire at anything a leader can see, so or anything they can see. But yeah, I mean, if you want to move them up, you certainly can. I'm not telling you not to. I didn't mean it that way. Oh, you sneaky dog, you! Oh, yes. It's the old I will use the app edges on the map edge trick. Ha ha!
3, 4.
Yeah.
Nope, he is moved.
All right. Now, and the hedge. Now, here's an interesting point about how hedges and walls work. Okay. Again, I'm just using this as a teaching opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You see how that LOS there that I just drew runs right along the hedge there, right? Okay. If the LOS goes right along the hex spine of a hedge or a wall, okay, then if I was here, we could see and shoot at each other. If I'm not, if both units aren't adjacent to the spine that's in the way, then the spine blocks LOS.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, it actually does, really. Yeah. So.
Now, if you were, like you said, if you were here, is
Uh-huh.
the LOS actually through this hex?
No, the LOS is actually right down the spine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
What kind of hindrance would that have?
The hedge, in that case, it would give. Let's see. Well, now let's see if it was if it was a wall. If it's a stone wall, it's a +1 terrain benefit for the defender. If it's a hedge, there's all it does. It negates the movement modifier for the defender. In other words, the attacker doesn't get the +1 that he would normally get because if you were moving or had moved. So it doesn't do a whole lot, but they are nice for blocking. They're really, 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 really nice for blocking those LOS when you aren't right adjacent to them. So yeah. Okay, back to me, and okay, I'm passing. I'm done too. So okay, so the next thing we do is the cleanup phase, and you see that big button that says delete admin counters?
Yep.
Push the button, Max. There you go.
Oh, it's so much easier than in the real game, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have to dig through the stacks and all that stuff. So, okay, so we advance the turn record to turn 3. Okay. You got time for another one?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Now,